Life is not fair. It never was. It never will be. Betrayal comes not from your enemies, but from the people you trust. Justice is often a mask worn by those who wield power, and cruelty hides behind smiles. In the shadowed halls of Renaissance Florence, Niccolò Machiavelli dared to write what others only whispered, that the world is ruled not by kindness, but by cunning, not by mercy, but by strategy. This is not morality. This is survival. Tonight you'll learn 8 ruthless lessons that will make you dangerously smart. If you master them, you'll see the game of life with new eyes, and you'll never play it the same way again. But before we begin, I want you to claim this mindset with me. Say it aloud or type it in the comments. I choose to be strategically intelligent, not emotionally reactive. So what is dark intelligence? It's not book smarts. It's not street smarts. It is born in betrayal, defeat, and humiliation. It is the wisdom that comes when you've been played and you decide never again. Dark intelligence is the ability to observe quietly, wait patiently, plan deliberately, and strike decisively. Most people play checkers with their emotions. The few who rise above, they play chess with reality. But understand this, what you're about to learn is dangerous. Used selfishly, it can corrupt. Used wisely, it can defend you from manipulation, betrayal, and destruction. Machiavelli himself warned, "It is better to be feared than loved." If you cannot be both, that doesn't mean cruelty for its own sake. It means understanding that appearances deceive and strategy protects. Lesson 1. Calculated opacity. Never attempt to win by force what can be won by deception. The first rule of power: do not reveal everything. Selective sharing. Strategic silence. The less people know about you, the more they wonder. Mystery creates influence. Think of the leaders who command a room without saying much. Their words are scarce, but heavy. Meanwhile, the loudest talkers always doubted, always dismissed. Too much secrecy breeds paranoia. Use opacity not to alienate, but to position yourself above the noise. Your mystery becomes magnetism. People lean in. You control the narrative. Lesson 2. Adaptive persona. A prince must learn how not to be good. Authenticity matters, but absolute authenticity? Dangerous. Machiavelli taught, flexibility and identity is survival. Like a skilled actor, you adapt. With friends, you can be warm. With rivals, you must be steel. Your core remains, but your mask shifts. Look at history's survivors. They reinvented themselves in times of crisis. The rigid break. The flexible thrive. This is not lying. It's strategy. You remain true to your goals while adjusting your presentation. You're never out of place. You always belong. Lesson 3. The principle of detachment. The wise man does at once what the fool does finally. Attachment makes you controllable. People cling to approval, status, or comfort, and that makes them slaves. Dark intelligence demands detachment. Care, but do not depend. Love, but do not beg. Work, but do not worship your job. Imagine losing everything tomorrow. Could you still move forward? If yes, you're free. If no, you're trapped. This is not coldness. It's resilience. No chain can bind you. You become untouchable. Lesson 4. Silent leverage. Men are so simple and so much creatures of circumstance that the deceiver will always find someone to deceive. Leverage is not always loud. It's not threats. It's not blackmail. The strongest leverage is silent. Knowing someone's need, observing their weakness, waiting for the right time. A pause, a glance, a subtle reminder that you could act but choose not to. This creates invisible pressure, like gravity, unseen but undeniable. If you abuse leverage, you'll breed enemies. You influence without forcing. You win without fighting. Lesson 5. Psychological Echo. It is not titles that honor men, but men that honor titles. To control others, you must first reflect them. People trust those who echo their values, fears, and desires. When you mirror someone's emotion, calmly, without exaggeration, they feel understood. And once they feel understood, they let you lead. Think of great negotiators. They don't argue. They reflect, and the opponent convinces themselves. Manipulation without care leads to collapse. True mastery is alignment, not exploitation. You become the mirror people cannot look away from. Lesson 6. Ambiguous morality. The ends justify the means. This is Machiavelli's most infamous lesson. The world is not black and white. It is gray, always gray. Sometimes the moral choice destroys you. Sometimes the immoral choice saves lives. Machiavelli taught that effectiveness, not appearance, defines leadership. A ruler who protects his people by deceiving enemies may appear ruthless, but his results prove wise. Justify everything, and you become a tyrant. You stop asking, "Is this nice?" and start asking, "Does this work?" Lesson 7. Controlled exposure. A wise man should never let himself be seen in anger. Never reveal all at once. Revelation is power. Expose too quickly, and you lose mystery. Expose strategically, and you create curiosity. Think of master storytellers. They don't show the monster immediately. They reveal piece by piece until the audience is hooked. So it is with influence. Show just enough. Hold the rest. Don't fabricate. Simply pace your revelations. You keep people guessing. Anticipation becomes your ally. Lesson 8. Outcome obsession. Men judge generally more by the eye than by the hand. Machiavelli's final lesson. Results matter more than effort. The world rarely rewards how hard you try. It rewards what you produce. Do not get lost in arguments. Do not drown in perfection. Focus relentlessly on outcomes. Your critics won't remember your struggle. They'll remember your victories. Don't burn yourself out chasing outcomes that don't matter. Choose wisely what results are worth the fight. You become efficient, decisive, unstoppable. Knowledge without practice is useless. So here's your challenge. Pick one of these 8 traits. Just one. Practice it for the next 7 days. Try calculated opacity by holding back unnecessary details. Or practice detachment by noticing where fear of loss controls you. Observe how people react. Observe how you change. Document it. Share it in the comments. Growth comes from practice, not theory. Before you go charging into the world with Machiavelli's sword, remember this: power without ethics destroys. The true warrior of dark intelligence uses these tools to defend, not to destroy. Real strength is not manipulation for selfish gain. It's resilience against those who would manipulate you. It's clarity in a world of illusions. It's influence, not tyranny. Machiavelli didn't write for saints. He wrote for survivors. But survival doesn't mean domination. It means freedom, clarity, influence with integrity. Now the final question is yours. Which kind of person do you choose to be? If these lessons spoke to you, like this video, subscribe, and comment which trait resonates most with you. Until next time, stay strategic, stay ethical, stay powerful.